Hello and welcome to Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff and here I am in Ely, Nevada. This is the Bristlecone Bricks and Train Show and it's only going on for 2 days. It was yesterday and today. I'm going to head over to the show and we're going to photo or take a video of what's out there. I am in my hotel room and that's because that room has bad acoustics. It's basically wood and tin. It's an old train shed or I don't know which one to call it, transfer station where they took cargo off trains, sorted it, and put it back on other cars. And the building's been closed for decades now. I mean, for train stuff. And now we do shows there and other things. Anyway, let's hit that like button, subscribe, and I'm going to head over there with you. And when we get to the show, it's about 10 minutes away. We'll start taking a video of it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start off on this end, just walk way around, show you our display. There are other Lego displays here, and I'll show you those too. Starting here, we have the good old farmer's market, and we've got reinforcements coming there. And we've got, let's see, the assembly square, and I'm sorry, I hear rain, so it's distracting me. This is a tin roof. And that's actually two assembly squares. We've got a McDonald's mock, and let's see, we've got the Palace Theater over here, or Palace Cinema. And next to that we have Market Street, which was the second modular that ever came out. And then we've got two detectives' offices there. We've got two of the boutique motels there. We've got the bookshop modular, and then we've got the Natural Science Museum there. And over on this side, we've got the City Corner Garage, which is two of them. We've got the Jazz Club, and then we've got a bowling alley. What do you call that? Mock. We've got some city streetcars here, and we've got Rob. He's one of our members. He built this mountain. I think it's really cool. And he's got some custom modulars there, and then a custom apartment building up there. We've got a Lego store. Now, if Rob was here, it does light up. It does have LEDs. There's a battery box there on the top, and that battery box is there hidden in the air conditioner. And we've got a dirt road here with a little bit of camping going on, a little fishing. We've got train station there. Some more custom modulars, the pet shop, which is not a custom modular, but it's still pretty cool. And then we've got the original Daily Bugle. I can't remember if that's the animal hospital. I can't remember, but there's an Asian restaurant too, and there's another boutique motel, just regular out of the box. And then we've got the first modular ever released, and that was the Corner Cafe, and that is a couple of them. And we've got the fire brigade, the green grocer, and then a substation back there, and I don't know if we can get in on that. And over here we've got 7-Eleven, and we've got Tom's Diner, a little 50s diner. And this is new. Jim built the Octane station refinery thing, and he's got a couple of cars there with Octane on it. Got a truck there, a couple storage containers there, and then the office building for it. And this is by our member Aaron. He likes his railroads, and what most of us do. He built a custom Union Pacific here, as well as the chassis system here. And then we've got the Sanctum Sanctorium there. And then we look at the other side of the buildings. We've got, and there we go. I said it would be here. And here it is, the Martini Bar. We've got the bank modular there, Grand Emporium. We've got the downtown diner, the modular police station, the giant Daily Bugle. We've got City Hall here, the Parisian restaurants, Chili's, the pet shop, the Grand Line Hotel with the crane on there. I tried to get it directly over it, but we've got water over here, and if I put it any further out, it blocks the trains. And then we've got the Statue of Liberty here. Let's go over and see some other displays. Here we have the Bridge Build Challenge. It cannot touch the blue there, and they have these pieces, and there's 2 of them here. When you're done, we stick weights on it until it breaks, and I think the most we've ever had was 70 pounds before it broke. The Legos can be quite strong. Let's move over to sumo bot wrestling. The bots are put away because they're expensive, but this is the table where it happens. Let's walk over to some other displays. So here we have a Harry Potter section. Now, none of these are mine. I do own most of these, but this is our member Steve, and it comes with these mosaics, and there's 4 of them, and if you combine them, you can build that right there, and someone has. We've got Hermione, we've got Harry, we've got the Hogwarts Express, the Ultimate Collector, or it's not really Ultimate Collectors, but I kind of consider it Ultimate Collector Series Hogwarts Express, and this guy here. And let's go look at some others. Here we have a Friends themed, at least most of it, the Heartland Lake. And I spoke to the guy who built this, and he said that he actually has a lake that's in the shape of a heart, but he did not have the room. And this room is a big area, but it's not a big area. And so he had to make do with the space that we could give him. So he did a really good job, in my opinion. He's got some houses here, and a bus, and some apartment buildings, and a little outdoor mall area, airport. Looks like we had a tail strike there, but I could get that repaired. And we got some more trains over here, and from this side we've got more. All right, let's head to another display. This display here is just awesome. I don't know the guy who did this. I didn't have a chance to talk to him, but this is all Western, and I love it. I love how he's incorporated the old base plates right next to the new plates, and he's got quite a bit going on here. I like the old church, the saloon right next door. That's about how it went. Because you would walk by the church to the saloon and you'd say, "Forgive me, Father, for what I'm about ready to do." And no, there's not an insult to anybody. I'm a Christian myself, but I think it's funny. The irony, at least. And here's some more here. Fort Legorado with some tents in there. Old Western train. And from this angle, you got Legorado Station. That's more than one of those banks, and that's more than one of those general stores. It looks good, and the sheriff's office over there. Let's head over to some more. Oh, inside the saloon, I'm sorry. You got people hanging from the things. You got all kinds of things going on, a card game, and a cemetery in front of the church there. All right, let's head somewhere else. Here we have U-Lug. They're another lug next to our lug. We're northern Utah, they're just Utah. Lug, and this is their display. They've got an Amtrak train here, extended passenger trains going on here, big old Minecraft display, and I love this. Me and my son, even though he's 20, we still occasionally break out Minecraft and play it together, so this is really awesome to see. Like the Ender Dragons, like the portal over there. We've got some Guardians right here. I think I already mentioned the Ender Dragons, but there they are. I think this is pretty cool. I love the trees. This is a nice, I think a nice way to customize trees and not make them look so rigid and perfect, because trees aren't. And we've got 2 of these wind turbines. And we're gonna head over to another display. We have the Great Lighthouse of Alexandria, one of the 7 wonders of the world. Here it is. Of course, it doesn't exist anymore, but here is Steve's rendition. Steve's a member of both U-Lug and Nutlug. I always appreciate his builds, nice and detailed. And let's head over to another display. So over here, this is Lug Vegas. Yes, we are a couple hours outside of Las Vegas. So Lug Vegas joined us, and what we have here is the Lego GBC, stands for Great Ball Contraption. I wish this was going, but this is not mine. I don't know how to turn it on, and I wouldn't attempt to because that's disrespecting the people that built it. But these little Lego soccer balls, they go all over the place, including this Donkey Kong right here. It's pretty cool when it's running. Wished it was. And this here, even though this is Lug Vegas display, this is Leanne's, and Leanne is a member of our lug, but she likes to do all kinds of things. And this is one of hers, and this is absolutely awesome. And over here, we have a running roller coaster. Again, it's not mine, so I can't turn it on. But when it runs, the car goes automatically, and it just loops itself around over and over and over. Let's head over somewhere else that's not Lego. So over here, we have my dad's display and his group. They are not Lego, they're Model Railroad. And this is called the Ingle Nook. It's a game, and it doesn't look like much of a game until you draw 3 cards and you lay them out. In this case, we've got these 3 cars, and the idea is you have to make these cars be on this closest track to you. And all you have is this little area. It's entirely possible. I tried it out yesterday and I was able to do it. This next piece is put out by a guy named Art. I believe he's with Lug Vegas. He might be with iLug. I don't remember. However, his piece is entitled Love Wins. At this point in the video, you'll notice that I've gone over to pictures, and that's because I only had about an hour. In fact, the doors opened exactly an hour before the show started, and I got there right at the beginning, but because of editing and having to do retakes and that kind of stuff, at this point in the video, people started filing in, and it started getting loud in there. Like I've already said, it's tin, so the acoustics are not really good in there. So at this point, I decided to go with just pictures, and I'll explain each one. I already did the first one, and now the next pictures, or pictures I should say, are going to be this. This is the 4th time we've done this show. The first year they didn't do it, but the other 2 years they did this. They do a giant mosaic, roughly 9,000 to 10,000 pieces. And people get a 6x6 plate. And what they do is they have a pattern and a little baggie that corresponds with it, and they build their little square and they put it on there. And eventually it builds a giant picture. This year's picture ended up being a conductor who is famous for the Nevada Northern Railroad. I don't know who he is, but Steve does, and so do some other members. And it was a tribute to him, and this is it in progress. And then the next 2 pictures are the other 2 years' mosaics finished. This next picture is a collection of different Star Wars things, including the mosaic, and it was beautifully done by Joe. He's a member of ULUG. The rest of these pictures are things or creations done by people that were not part of the show, but they wanted to include their stuff in the displays, and so we've done that. So the next several pictures are those creations. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed going to the show. However, there's one person around here that did not appreciate me going. That's right, when I got home, Enzo was sticking to me like glue. And there's the proof. But if you guys like this video and the effort I put into it, please hit the like button, subscribe, turn on all notifications, and leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear it. Also, if you want to support the channel, here's a few ways. First, you can make a donation directly to the channel. There's a PayPal link in the description, or you can head over to Bricklink. We're just under 900,000 pieces, so if you're going to buy something anyway from Bricklink, check my store, see if I have it, buy it from me. That way you support the channel, but you get what you need, so it's a win-win for both of us. If you don't have the financial means, that's totally okay, I understand. There's 2 other ways to help the channel. watch another video right after this one. If you watch consecutive videos on the same channel, it triggers the algorithm to push it out to more people who enjoy the same kind of content, in this case Lego. Another way you can help the channel is by sharing a link to this video on other social media platforms that you find yourself on that you know there's Lego fans, and I'd really appreciate it. Alright guys, be good to each other, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on my next video.